This OTHM, first let us understand what is OTHM. See, OTHM is a level 6 qualification. Now, why you are doing this level 6 qualification? There are many level 6 qualification, for instance. OTHM is a level 6 qualification. Then NVQ you have a level 6, another level 6 qualification. NEBOSH IDIP is also another level 6 qualification. So all these are level 6 qualification. Now you have done this OTHM level 6 qualification. Okay. Now, what is the advantage of doing this level 6 qualification? You already know by now because you already have this certificate. This is the certificate which you will be getting within the shortest period of time. That means 3 months, 3.5 months, you got this certificate. Now, after getting this certificate, the next important step is that you need to get into the next level. After getting this level 6, the next level is getting Cert IOSH membership or Grad IOSH membership. Cert IOSH or Grad IOSH, because Grad IOSH was the old name, now it is known as Cert IOSH membership. Okay, and after getting Cert IOSH membership, the next transition or the next benchmark or the next upgradation is CM IOSH, which is the most prestigious membership that you can get as a safety professional. Okay, so now what is the advantage of getting all this membership? The basic advantage or the most important advantage is that you can write with your name that CM IOSH, I am a CM IOSH holder. So when you write with your name as a CM IOSH holder, your credibility increases. Your credibility for the job. The people will understand who you are. They will understand what kind of value you can bring to the organization if you are hired. So that is the most important aspect of getting a CM IOSH membership. Okay, now most of the people get this Grad IOSH or Cert IOSH membership very easily. So now more and more people are getting into this CM IOSH membership. Earlier days, CM IOSH was very elite qualification, which only the few people would get. But nowadays, things has changed. Now, most of the people are actually migrating to CM IOSH membership. Okay. We will discuss the process of Grad IOSH membership, how you have to get, we will discuss, or the Cert IOSH membership, how you have to get, what are the procedure for getting that also we will discuss. Okay. So let us come into the class of OTHM. This OTHM qualification, it is actually approved by IOSH for getting this level 6 qualification. Both of these qualifications, see OTHM qualification itself, OTHM has a number of qualifications, right from tourism to hospitality to MBA. There are a number of qualifications which OTHM has. Okay, it is basically an university in UK. So OTHM level 6 qualification in occupational health and safety in OHS, it has basically two qualifications. One is level 6 certificate, another one is level 6 diploma. What you have done is OTHM level 6 diploma in occupational health and safety. Okay, this is the qualification number. So in this, the both are level 6. That is the peculiarity you must understand. Both level 6 certificate and level 6 diploma, both are actually level 6. And both are actually equally qualified for IOSH level 6. Okay, irrespective of the certificate course or diploma course that you do, both are actually qualified for level 6. Now, just let me explain you something which is out of this OTHM's this one. See, now what is this level 6? Okay, you have done this level 6. Now, what is this level 6? You must understand. Just telling you about the whole thing, whole picture, so that it will be clear for you. Okay, so basically you have from level 1 to level say 9. Okay, so level 1 no one does, level 2 also no one does. Directly people will go to level 3. See, these levels are actually UK's educational framework. Okay, these are actually educational framework. In UK, the people will be directly not the people who are actually working in UK, or the job seekers, or the people who have not got the education through normal colleges and all, the people who are working or the people who are pursuing vocational educations. So such people, in order to enter into the job, they will be first pursuing level 3 qualification. And your NEBOSH IGC, I hope everyone has NEBOSH IGC. That is nowadays a very common qualification. Everyone has NEBOSH IGC. Hope you also have that. So level 3 is very much basic qualification. So NEBOSH IGC starts with level 3. Okay. NEBOSH IGC is actually level 3 qualification. And as and when you progress level 3, level 4, level 5, usually after level 6, people will jump to after level 3, people will jump to level 6. Okay. Usually level 4, level 5 and all will not pursue. Directly you will jump to level 6. Level 6 qualification helps you to get Grad IOSH membership. It was actually a graduate level membership. Okay, it was known as a graduate level membership. So people who has this level 6 was taken equivalent as graduate holders. Before, nowadays it is certified membership. The name has changed. And after level 6, people will pursue CMIOSH, which is actually chartered membership. That is equivalent to level 8. Okay. And then you have level 9, which is chartered fellow. Okay, this much and all you don't need to have. Just telling you the basic understanding of what is the level 6 degrees and all, because now you are actually eligible for level 6 qualification and thereby pursue your certified membership. Okay. Now we'll be discussing about OTHM level 6 in occupational health and safety. Okay. This OTHM level 6 in occupational health and safety. See, these are the levels which we were discussing. Each level has different criteria. Okay, each level has different criteria. So level 6 certificate, there are only 4 paper. Okay, level 6 certificate, there are only 4 paper, but level 6 diploma has 7 units, 7 units to submit. Okay, level 6 diploma, the one which you completed, level 6 diploma in occupational health and safety consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it has 7 units to complete. The first unit is health and safety management principles. That means basically the health and safety policy of an organization. Then HSE management practice, risk and incident management. Then about the culture, workplace environment, safety, law, regulation, and influence. And then development of health and safety practitioner. Okay. So see, consider this is an organization. The organization, for example, you are working in Saudi, because we have different nationalities. So let me take an organization which is familiar for all. Okay, you are working in Saudi Aramco. Okay, it's an oil and gas company. Just a second. So it's an oil and gas company, and now, in order to complete this level 6 diploma, you have to complete this 7 units. Okay, now you have to complete this 7 units, and in this 7 units, you have to develop these 7 criteria for any selected company. So for now, I am taking Saudi Aramco as a company. You can take any company. Okay. For that matter, for while developing the project, you can take any company, Tata Chemicals, Tata Petrochemicals, Reliance, Saudi Aramco, or you can take Qatar Gas, Qatar Petroleum, any company you can take. And according to that company, or with respect to that company, you have to develop certain units. Okay, simple thing only. You have to develop 7 units for that company. So see, these are also very simple thing, but very important thing. See, whenever you are developing anything, or whenever you are developing, when as I say HSC professional, okay, as an HSC professional, when you are actually developing policies or procedures, or when you are developing systems for the company, or when you are actually doing some kind of safety inspections and then reporting and all those things you are doing day-to-day basis, right? So, while developing these units, the thing that you will understand is that everything has a system to follow. Okay, everything has a system to follow. For example, when an organization is developed, see, this is an organization which is Saudi Aramco. Okay, when an organization is developed, first you are first you are what you are actually making. First, you are making policy for that organization. Okay. See, you are developing an organization from scratch. This is a new organization. You are setting up a new organization. Okay. So when you are setting up a new organization, you are developing, first thing that you will be developing is that you will be developing policy for that organization. HSC policy, right? HSC policy would be the start of everything. HSC policy would be the start of everything, because that is the document where each and everything would be mentioned. The management commitment would be mentioned. Management would sign and say that, yes, these are all the things that we are targeting. We are targeting for zero tolerance for accidents and all unsafe practices, and all those things would be mentioned in HSC policy. So with respect to that policy only, we will be actually practicing, right? HSC, health and safety management practice. That means the normal day-to-day activities would be actually developed with the help of this HSE policy. So HSE policy is the first thing. Next thing is your health and safety management practice. Third thing, while doing all this, while you are practicing, while you are doing the job in the organization, there will be a lot of risk. So you have to manage the risk. That is the third thing. Now people are coming into picture. When people are coming into picture, there will be culture in an organization which will be positive and negative culture. So how you have to promote positive culture, how you have to demolish or how you have to decrease negative culture, how you have to transform the culture, all those things will be coming there. Then people are working in an environment, so workplace environment, that is also coming. When culture is coming, environment will be there. Then rules and regulations will come into picture, because there are external factors which is influencing the organization. So there are a lot of safety laws, regulations, and all those things. These are all the external factors. Then the last unit is development of health and safety practitioner, which is actually your career development. Okay, so these are the 7 units. Very simple thing. First, for whatever organization you are taking, first thing would be coming is policy of an organization, then practice, then the risk in that organization. How would you manage that risk? Then people are coming together, culture would be there, environment would be there. Then external factors which is influencing the organization, which is laws and regulations and influence. Then you are personally developing your, as an health and safety practitioner, what is your career prospect and how you will be developing. So these are the 7 units, very simple units. Okay, when you are taking these units, say if you are by hearting this, it will be very tough. But if you are going with a step-by-step approach, this is very easy. First, you have to take an organization. When you are taking an organization, the first thing that will come to place is health and safety policy, right? Once you develop policy, there would be health and safety management practice in that. And definitely, when people are working, when people are working together, there will be definitely a risk in that. So how would you manage that risk? When people are working together, HSC culture will come, then environment will come, external factors will come, and your personal health and safety as a health and safety practitioner. So this is how you, this is the criteria. Okay, this is the criteria, and the logic behind the criteria also we discussed. Okay, very simple thing. So now what we have to do is that HSC management principle and policy, this is the first unit. So each unit has its aim, has its objective, has its marks, then the grading structure, unit, what the learner will learn, what is the learning outcome, and what is the assessment criteria. Okay, for each unit there is a task. There are tasks, task 1, task 2. Then for each unit, okay, so unit aim is there, unit criteria, this is the second unit. The first unit, this is the first unit, health and safety management principles and policy. Okay, so for this principle and policy, you have this learning outcome and assessment criteria. I will send this PDF so that you can also cross verify with the assignments you have done. Okay, so this is the learning outcome and this is the assessment criteria. So in this it is actually telling you how you have to prepare the assessment. Okay, what are all the criteria? Everything is being explained. So, and also the action part is also being discussed here. So for the unit 1, you have to make 2 tasks. Okay, you have to write 2 case study. Okay, so task 1 is there, and this is task 2. So how much is the word count? What is the professional layout, and all those things have been said. And again, when you are going into the next topic, which is next unit, it is health and safety management practice. Okay, there also you have this learning outcome assessment criteria. There also you have task. In unit 2, you have 3 tasks to complete. Unit 1, you have 2 tasks. Unit 2, you have 3 tasks. Now moving on to risk and incident management, which is your unit 3. There also the same format. Here you have 2 tasks to complete, word count, and all those things. Okay, positive health and safety culture, which is your unit 4. Here you have task 1A. Then this is your health and safety working environment. Here you have 4 tasks to complete. All small tasks. Okay. Then laws and regulations. Here you have only 1 task to complete. Then as a practitioner, only 2 tasks. Okay, 2 tasks to complete. So this is how you have to complete the whole process. Okay, there are tasks to complete in each units. Okay, and also how you have to complete the task, that is also mentioned. So let us start with the first unit. Okay, so the first unit is health and safety management principles and policy. So in this unit aim. So what is the aim of this unit? What is the aim of this unit? Okay. Aim of this unit is to provide learners with an understanding of the key principles of health and safety policy, the internal and external factors that influence practice and how these are operationalized in an organization health and safety systems. Learners will also develop the knowledge and skills to undertake review. See, here we will be basically dealing with the policy, how a policy is made, and what are all the external factors, all those factors that affect the policy, how you have to review the policy, and all those things we will understand. And based upon that, you have to make a task. You have to make a task for the organization that you will select. Okay. So understand the principles of health and safety management and its organization system. This is the learning outcome. For that, explain the role of performance objective and targets in effective health and safety management. Explain in detail the key aspects of effective health and safety management system. Evaluate the use of recording and communication system. Critically evaluate an organization health and safety management system. If I am reading all these things, you will feel that this is very difficult. Just a second. Let me share you the policy that has already been made. In this, the paper is going to review the British construction company. Okay, Care Group PLC. So this is actually this they have taken a group known as Care Group PLC. You can take any group, which is known as for its civil engineering along with building private finance initiative as well as support services. The company is based in UK and has been revolving around the betterment of new leadership, etc., etc. So in the first paragraph, we are actually giving introduction about the company. Okay. Okay, we are actually giving the introduction about the company. So in health and safety policy, we will be actually discussing about understanding the principles of health and safety management and its organizational system. Then HSC principle and HSC policy we will be discussing. Then we will be discussing about being able to conduct a critical review of health and safety policy of an organization. We will be reviewing what is the health and safety policy of that organization. Then we will be discussing about, we will be discussing in the sense we will be making this in the project. Okay, we will be able to assess initial and internal and external factors that determines the policy. Okay, so for that, the task one, we have to take a case study of an organization health and safety management system that must include the reference of how performance objective targets are used. So performance objective targets, these are the key points. So how these performance objective targets are used, the key elements that underpin an effective management system, how information is identified, managed and recorded, and distribution and critical evaluation of the system. Okay, so for marking this one, for getting this performance objective. Okay, how the performance objective we will be using the SMART objective. Okay, the performance objective we will be using SMART objective. Clearly explain the role of performance objective, provide examples, describe how these are communicated, critically evaluate the effectiveness. Okay, so let us check whether this has been done or not. So this is the organization that we have taken for the task one. Okay, and this is the organizational background case study. And this is the Care Group PLC, has chosen well-renowned British construction company. All this you have to give as an introduction, even though in the task they have not asked you the introduction, but you have to give introduction because that is how a normal system works. Okay. Then see, performance objective targets and effective roles. As it is mentioned here, we have to give the health and safety management systems that must include the reference to how performance objective targets are used, the key elements that underpin an effective management system, how information is identified, managed, recorded, and distribution, and then critical evaluation of the system. Okay, this is what we have to give in task one. Okay, so performance objective targets and effective roles. The prime objective of Care Group PLC are known to develop and protect the workforce of organization by delivering social and positive impacts. The purpose of the company is to operate with a diversified range of supplies as well as subcontractors to deliver projects and services. Okay, so they are actually aiming to maximize and optimize the positive economic and social influence in communities and regions. The company aims the following objectives. So these are the company's objective. Okay, the focus on talent management along with development of our people and culture to develop an operational framework for consistent reporting and assurance procedure to cover each stage of contracting procedure from putting forward to the accomplishment of single project to introduce discipline to the workforce. So these are the company's objective, HSC objective, not the profit and loss objective. Role of effective health and safety management in Care Group PLC is to assist the board of directors of the company in order to encourage management accountability, make sure that management develops and advances group strategy, monitor and analyze the management's evaluation of the group strategy. Okay. So the key aspects of health and safety management system within the organization. So Care Group PLC is responsible for recognizing its responsibility under the current leadership of health and safety management within the organization, along with believing that the incidents are preventable. That is their objective. Okay. Company is willing to ensure that workplace risks should be identified and mitigated to a bearable tier. Health and safety policies. All the organizations will be having an health and safety policy. Okay, so this group also has an health and safety policy to develop the performance, incorporate health and safety matters. All those things we have written. Health and safety standards. So any organization that you will take, you will first write about the background of that organization. Then you will try to understand what is the performance target and effective roles. Okay, so one by one we are actually this is the performance, this is the financial performance that need not be written, but here it is still written. So for that, first we will talk about the health and safety management system within an organization. Then what is the policy of that organization? We will tell what is the policy. We will write the policy, and then we will write about the health and safety standards. There is a policy and what is the standard within this group. Okay, so company was awarded British Standards Institution BSI with a major occupational health and safety standard. The highlights the company has adopted the effective. So this company is actually has been awarded BSI standards and effective health and safety standards. OSHA's 18001 is also there. Okay, established standards is also there. So they are actually well established organization with certifications like OSHA and all it's there. So that is better. It is having some kind of accreditation, yeah, like international bodies accreditation is there. So that shows what that organization is. Henceforth, OSHA's 18001 is significantly designed to help companies to keep up the law makings and reduce the risk of litigation and all. It has been analyzed that UK-based construction company has the differentiation of being first and efficient in the world in terms of getting certified. So we will be mentioning what their HSC standard is, what are all the external accreditations that the company got, and all those things will be discussed in this paragraph. Okay. OSHA, the company has been very innovative, well disciplined, and all. 90% basically, this project is more about the writing skill of an individual. Okay, not about what knowledge you have. You will understand the way they have written, like beating around the bush. Beating around the bush means even if it is like just the company has got 18,001 OSHAs, that is the normal thing that we will write. But as per the Oxford Standard of Writing and as you have to get this certificate. For that, the style of writing is like this. You have to build up. You have to build up, and you have to write in such a way that it is more convincing and like with the number of words and all, it is satisfying and all. That way you have to write. Okay. So basically, it is all about 18,001. You have got external accreditation. So we are discussing about health and safety standard within this group. Okay. Here we discussed about health and safety policy. Okay. Then appropriate recording and communication system for health and safety information. Here it is mentioned what is how the information is communicated with, outline the performance objective, clearly explain the role of performance objective, provide examples to demonstrate how objects and targets are used, describe how these are communicated to relevant role holders and departments. So how these are communicated, how the HSE policies are communicated with to the relevant holders and departments. That is being discussed in this paragraph. Appropriate recording and communication system for health and safety information. Okay. So basically, what kind of communication system would be there in an organization? Like training, it would be there, toolbox talk would be there, HSE policy would be kept in a particular place, and people would be handed over those policies. Then all kind of signages, posters, and all those things. All these are all the way of communication that like training would be there. Okay. Keeping the possession of records, and records will be kept, and this would include training, organizational code of conduct, health and safety policies and principles, workplace health and safety committee, standard operating procedure, etc. So all this would be there in all the organization. In this organization also we have this. Okay. Some of the communication system for health and safety information is considered as requires accurate training, holding meetings, toolbox talks will be there, safety comment cards would be there. Okay. Now, effectiveness in managing and distributing information within the organization. This is also there. Okay. Effectiveness in managing and distributing. See, our meeting will be ending up within 2 minutes. Okay. This is a free version of Zoom. So after this 10 minutes, after this 1 minute, after this 1.5 minute, now it is 1.5 minute. We will have a 10 minutes break because so after the 10 minutes, I will be giving you the next link and you can join in that link.